Yo guys, what's up? Simo here, and today I'm gonna be giving you a full tutorial on the Skew's Dark Deals quests. Enjoy! So before we begin with Skew's quest, let me just show you the 3 locations on where you can currently find Skew. Number 1 would be here in the Celadine Wastelands, right in the middle of the map beside the Dragon Slayer. Here in the rib cage and beside this pile of bones you can find Skew. The second location on where we can find Skew is by the entrance of the Ruins of the Solace right as we go down the ramp. And for the third location, we can find him here in the Forge of the Forlorn, right beside the Forge and the Anvil and the Hammer. We can find Skew beside Mangle. But for this video, I'm gonna be here in the Ruins of the Solace because I really like the Skew here because it's in the middle of the 3 maps. And it's the easiest one to access right after you kill a Void here in the Ruins of the Solace. Also, let me just note that you can buy your own Skew pet here from Driwinkle. And he will follow you around, and basically you can click him anywhere and you don't have to find Skews anymore. But honestly, I don't suggest you buy it because it is very expensive, 2000 dragon crystals, and to be honest, Skew can be found in very many locations and you won't need him. So yeah, let's begin. So first of all, let's talk to Skew and go on over the dialogue Skew's Dark Deals. So before I begin to explain all the quests right here, just take a look at the left hand side of the screen because I'm gonna be adding a visual aid to take note on the quests that we already covered, so you're not gonna be confused. And after we finish a quest here on the right explaining it, I'm gonna be removing it from the left side so you guys can see and take note on what we already covered. Alright, first things first, we have the first 2 quests, which are the Contract of Nulgath Tattered contract, which would reward us with the Contract of Nulgath, and the Tattered contract of Nulgath Errant Void Hunt. So basically, to finish the Contract of Nulgath Tattered contracts, we would be needing 4 Tattered contract of Nulgath. So to get 4 Tattered contract of Nulgath, we're going to be doing this quest right here, and it will require us to slay an Errant Void of Nulgath. So this would mean that we have to kill a Void here in the Ruins of Solace, which of course all of you may know they spawn every hour. So you're gonna have to hop servers and kill them. And once you killed 4 of them, you get the 4 Tattered contract of Nulgath, which would make us transform it into a contract of Nulgath, which of course all of you may know it's required for very many things, especially for all the blades that we want to craft, all the armors, and as well as some quests later on that we'll be covering. So other than that, we also get other things. We also get Tainted gems, which are really good, and soul gems. So the next 2 quests I'm going to be explaining are the Dark Crystal Shards Nation Void Scraps and Dark Crystal Shards Fiend's Dragon Blood. So for the Dark Crystal Shards Nation Void Scraps, we were gonna be needing 50 Nation Void Scraps. So to get Nation Void Scraps, you're gonna have to go out back to the Celadine Wasteland and talk to Thuk. And if we go and talk to him, we can do the quest Hunting Voids Protecting Lore. So this quest would require us to kill 1 big void here in the Celadine Wasteland, which of course they also spawn every hour. And once we finish this quest, we will be awarded with 15 Nation Void Scraps. So as Q required us, if we get 50 of these, we can basically transform them into a few quite many materials, which I'll be explaining in a while. But yeah, you have to kill one errant void here, and we also get Thuk's approval, which I'm not going to be explaining in this video. But yeah, basically you have to do this quest 4 times and you can trade it and you can finish Skew's quest. Now let's go back to Skew. Now that you know how to get 50 Nation Void Scraps, that will reward us with 5 Tainted gems, 5 Dark Crystal Shards, and 25 Diamond Shards, which this is a lot of materials, guys. So this is one of the main quests that you should do when you're farming the items here. Next, we move on over to the Dark Crystal Shards Fiend Dragon Blood. So just like the Nation Void Scraps, we would require 50 Fiend Dragonkind Blood, and it's gonna give us the same rewards. So let's go back to the Celadine Wasteland and I'm gonna be showing you how to get 50 Fiend Dragon Blood. So to get Fiend Dragonkind Blood, we would have to go back to the Wasteland here in the Mysterious Dragon Slayer, which he will give us access to 4 quests in the Dragonkind Hunting dialogue. And these quests are the Hunting the Bull Fiend, Hunting the Draver Fiend, Hunting Fiend Dragon, and Hunting Fiend Zards. So If you guys watched my farming video, it is very lucrative if you guys just do the Fiend Dragon Quest, which would award us with the 15 dragonkind blood, or the Bull Fiend, which gives us 10 dragonkind blood. And there are other 2 quests that we can do to get the dragonkind blood. That would be to kill Dravir Fiends, which will award us with 5 dragonkind blood, and some Fiend Shards, which would only award us with 3 dragonkind blood, which is not very lucrative as you have to kill 60 of them, and it is a lot. So for this video, I suggest you just kill bulls here in the wasteland every hour, or you kill dragons for 15 dragonkind blood every hour as well. Now back to Skew, and we are here back at the Fiend Dragonkind Blood quest, and for that quest we're gonna receive 5 Tainted gems, 5 Dragon Crystal Shards, and the 25 Diamond Shards again. So the next quest we will be covering is the Diamond of Nulgath Diamond Shards, which is a very good quest because if we have 100 Diamond Shards, which as you guys may know we can get from the Nation Void Scraps, or the Fiend Dragonkind Blood quest, we just have to finish 4 times of each of these quests, and then we can transform our Diamond Shards to a Diamond of Nulgath, which is very, very good. Next quest I'm gonna be covering is the Dark Crystal Shards Tainted Diamond Shards. So just like I just talked about, we can receive Diamond Shards from the Nation Void Scraps quest, and the Fiend Dragonkind Blood quest. We can transform 11 of those Diamond Shards into a Dark Crystal Shards. So that's it about this quest. Next quest will be how to get the Diamond of Nulgath, which is the Diamond of Nulgath Dark Deal quest right here. So if we click on it, we're gonna be asked for 13 Dark Crystal Shards and a Contract of Nulgath, which of course we can get from the Contract of Nulgath Tattered contract quest, which I talked about earlier. But yeah, you can basically make a Diamond of Nulgath and 10 Tainted gems just by giving 13 Dark Crystal Shards and a Contract of Nulgath. Other than that, just like the Diamonds of Nulgath quest that we can transform 100 Diamond Shards into a Diamond of Nulgath, we can do the same thing vice versa in the Diamond Shards Diamond Transmutation quest. We can transform back our Diamond of Nulgath into Diamond Shards. So why are these quests added? If you ask yourself, why can we transform each back and forth? So say you have 13 Diamonds of Nulgath, which of course is the max item of Diamonds of Nulgath that you have, and what if you have 13 stacks so you can't do anymore? So basically what this is allowing you to do is to give you the choice to remove 1 diamond so we can have 12 and we have more space for another stack. So basically you are given the option to control your stack and control your inventory, which is a very, very good thing. And the more you play around with this quest, the more you understand on the materials and what you will be needing for them. Now if we do not want to transform our diamonds back to 100 diamond shards, we have a different way of transmuting our diamond, which is into Dark Crystal Shards in the quest Dark Crystal Shards Diamond Transmutation. So in this, we are given the option of splitting our diamond into a half, and this time not to make it 100 diamond shards, but to 50 diamond shards and 9 Dark Crystal Shards. This one is one of my favorite deals because Dark Crystal Shards are very important, and giving us the option to transform it into this is very, very good. Now for the second to the last quest, it's another Dark Crystal Shard quest, which is the Dark Crystal Shard A Tainted deal. This is one of my least favorite deals because it requires 150 Tainted gems, which is a lot, and getting Tainted gems is very tiring, depending on the method that you're using to farm. But yeah, for this quest, we will be needing 150 Tainted gems and a Contract of Nulgath, and that will give us 15 Dark Crystal Shards. So if that's worth it for you, you decide. But for me, don't do this too much. Maybe do it once or twice, or you're gonna run out of Tainted gems. And for the last quest is the Tainted Phoenix Runes Tainting Legacy, which all of you guys may know. You need this to make the Phoenix Blade of Nulgath 1. So it will give us 1 Tainted Phoenix Rune, and we will be needing 3 Dark Crystal Shards and 1 Phoenix Rune. So basically we're combining 3 Dark Crystal Shards with 1 Phoenix Rune to taint them. And you will be doing this 13 times for the Phoenix Blade of Nulgath right here in this quest. So let me now show you how to get the Phoenix Runes of Nulgath. So there are 2 ways in how you can get the Phoenix Runes of Nulgath just right here. So basically, to get a Phoenix Rune, you can either kill the Fiend dragon here in the Wasteland, and it's gonna give us a Phoenix Rune. Or what you guys can do is you can transform your Phoenix Blade of Nulgath if you have it in your inventory, as I do right here, this one. That of course you can drop from Akriloth in the Ashfall map. You can basically transform that into a Phoenix Rune. Or you can get the Phoenix Ashes Hunt, which of course also drops from Akriloth by chance. So 2 quests of these you can drop from Akriloth, and 1 you can drop by killing the dragon, which is guaranteed, as you guys can see. So I suggest you guys do it by killing the Fiend dragon. So for the next bonus quest, let us head on over to the Soul Gem quests, and it is the Soul Gems Defeated Makai, which would require us to defeat 50 Makais, and it will give us 5 Tainted Gems and 5 Soul Gems. Next would be the Soul Gems Bone Dust Reagents, which would require to kill us 50 Redead Bones and as well give us 5 Tainted Gems and 5 Soul Gems, which these mobs can be all found here in the Solace. Here, as you can see, there's the Fiendish Makais, and the Redead, we can find them up here or up to that void. So yeah, you can always grind and get those Tainted Gems if you're not killing the bosses. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!